Hey roses, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be teaching you how to layer in DTI. This is the first part of my two-part series. The second part will how to use custom makeup and layer hair. I will give you tips and tricks on how to layer clothing and also a gameplay of how I layer human outfits and also ethereal outfits. So stay tuned and enjoy the video. The first thing I want to get over it is what your style is, kind of how you want to layer your clothing. You may be a maximalist and you want to layer a lot of clothing, or maybe you're someone who is a minimalist and want to layer not as much clothing as others. Well, I'll give examples of some of the different types of clothing types. These are maximalist layering and a lot of layering, a lot of layers, a lot of clothing, a lot of patterns, a lot of everything. If you're a minimalist, this is what minimalist is. It still is a good amount of layering to work just right. You also might just be someone who kind of is in between it. I'm kind of in between, or sometimes I can be maximalist. But if you're in between, this is kind of an example of it. Don't worry, if you're looking for ethereal outfits, it's in the later part of the video. If you want to skip, just skip to this time shown on the screen. So, let's get right into it. The first part I want to get into is some tips and tricks to help you layer. So the first thing I want to do is kind of like a method that I think was trending like last year. I don't remember exactly, but it was like a method where you would layer 3 tops and 3 skirts. I don't know if like anybody remembers that, but I remember seeing a video about it. So I'm going to layer some clothing to give an example of that. It also could be 2 tops and 2 bottoms, depending on what you want to do. Layer different clothing. So I'm just going to show you. So first, right now we have 2 tops and we have 1 bottom. I'm going to add another bottom. Okay, so this is like a simpler example of it. We just have 2 tops and then 2 bottoms. And we can also color it to whatever pattern you would like. And I'll explain some different ways to use patterns as well. But I'm just going to use this white pattern. Oh, okay, it's not putting design on. But anyways, this is like a simpler, kind of like beginner-friendly way of in Dress to Impress. It's not too hard to explain, not really. If you want to do this yourself, it's pretty easy. Don't like overthink it. It's not really like that hard. Okay, so this is our finished product, kind of uncolored on the pants. But anyways, like I said, this still looks good and it doesn't have a lot of layers, so it's kind of minimalistic. And it's not much, so it's good for the minimalistic people who do not want to layer as much, or also for beginners who do not know how to layer like a lot of clothing. Another part I want to get into is maybe using like more. So we're going to use even more. We're going to layer 3 tops and 3 bottoms instead of 2. So I'm going to use this top. Ooh, that's not, I did not mean to press that. And then we're going to layer like a few bottoms. Why am I going so slow? I'm going to leave that flower on there since it kind of matches our scheme for right now. That's 4 tops. Sorry guys, I'm getting into my maximalist era. We could layer this again. Ooh, no. You know what, we'll just leave it there. 2 tops and then 3 tops. Wait, technically this is another bottom. But anyways, it's kind of like an accessory. But anyways, we're kind of finished with choosing our items, and I'm just going to use the same items Okay, so we are done coloring. This is how it turned out. It's actually really pretty. I actually really like this. So this is what it looks like layering a few more items. So I'm going to also show you how to use like patterns and which patterns on different themes will work more together. So I'm thinking, let's say the theme is cotton candy. I'm gonna layer this top and maybe this and this. I'm just gonna make it simple. I don't want to like overdo it, but so I'm gonna just show you. So for cotton candy, obviously that includes like white, light pink, like light blue, like pastel colors to give that cotton candy vibe. So we are not going to use a brown color. No, we're not going to use a brown pattern. That is not going to work. Pattern like this could work, or a white pattern can also work. This pattern and this pattern can also work, so I'm going to use it. Oops. Oopsies. Okay, so we got our pattern back. Okay. Just be sure to make sure you know that some of the items don't work with patterns, because I don't think all of them do. I know like on this top it doesn't work on specific toggles, or like some parts of the like the ruffle part, I think. I don't remember exactly, but sometimes it doesn't work, or it looks kind of weird. Like example, it's almost like it's zoomed out, so it kind of looks a bit weird when you look at it, because the rest of like the patterns on the other patterns are zoomed in. So same with this pattern. We're just gonna leave it like that. Okay, so this is the finished product. It's actually nice, except for that top part. But this is how you would like style it. Don't use a color or pattern that does not work for the theme. Just don't do it, okay? Don't use a Christmas pattern. That's for Christmas. That is not on theme. Do not. Another way I'm going to show you is, let's say the theme is mall. I'm going to create like a simple outfit on how to elevate it. Simple outfit, not much. We could layer some stuff on it, so I'm just going to show you how we can do that. First, this zip up jacket, it's lacking. It's lacking a lot of stuff. So we can also add like another top on top of it. Sometimes you could use a dress to also, this is glitching, I'm not like that. But yeah, you could use a dress sometimes to also elevate the top that you're using. Let's see. We could add flare to the top by using this to give it shape. Let's see. Let's use this belt and then size it bigger so that we can see it. We go into, oh wait, my favorite item, chains. Can't go without chains, guys, can't go without it. Like I said, if you want to just add a little bit of pizzazz, just do that how you want it. We could add this as well, see? Now let's kind of, let's elevate the bottoms. These new cultural sets are so pretty. I usually use that, what's it called? Cupid Heartbreaker? I forgot what it's called. The set, the bottoms, this. I usually use this when trying to layer the bottoms, usually. When I want to, I usually use this. We could also do this. I used to like overuse the moon gazer skirts so much. No. We could do that if we wanted to. This is pretty. I think I'm gonna take off the skirt and just leave the sleeves. So theme is mall. So this is what we have now from what we had at the beginning, which was just this top, this bottom, and the bag and the shoes. It's just not much. So here's the items that we added. That's a lot of items. I think that's a good amount for the theme. I think that elevates it and doesn't make it look boring. So we can do this in different ways. I did not make to put it on there. Anyways, we could do this in many different ways. We can make this a different pattern. Mall shopping is kind of like diverse. You can do a lot of things with it, but like make sure you're still on theme. Don't want to go too off with it. We can still do a lot of stuff. I think I'm just stick to this pattern. We also want to make sure that the colors correspond, so I don't think we should not be making the zipper blue. If we want to, we could make it a dark blue, not like a brightish blue. It's going to not match. But for this, I'm gonna make it gold, since brown and gold match with each other. It contrasts with each other. For the bag, we can make a different pattern since it's like different stores. So I'm gonna make this first the bag blue, and then the second bag this color. The pants, we're gonna make this, we can make this a pattern. We also can just leave it as, we can also just do this like our own color. I'm gonna save that, and then I'm gonna put it on this. I think we're gonna have to use denim on this, or not. We actually could do this, put light silk on both of them. What color did I? Yeah, okay. We could put it like this if you wanted to, but that's kinda okay. You know what? I'm gonna just put denim on both of them. Okay, that's better. We're gonna put like this, or a gold pattern. We could also do this. Yeah, we're gonna put gold so it matches with the zipper. We could also put that this pattern on so it matches with the top. I'm going to just add this pattern and then the gold pattern. Oh, that is not lining up. We could do that, and then we can make the chains gold so the gold still is shining. And we cannot put patterns on it. Okay. We could make it gold, but it's like too much gold. We just want accents of gold. So we're gonna maybe color match this. Okay, this is the closest we're gonna get because I don't want to drag this video out. And I'm gonna make this like the gold again. Maybe add the white accent on it. Actually, we're not gonna make that too bright, so make it gray. Oops, I forgot to color this bottom part. Oops. I forget to use this too. So we're also gonna add the pattern to this top. And then we're going to color the shoes. I'm probably gonna make this black since we're kind of going for a darker color scheme. Okay, so this is what we're left with. Like I said, don't overdo it. You don't want to, because I know the DTI community likes to look like that. You can only make over the top outfits. Just don't overdo it. Don't listen. You don't have to. That is just what you prefer to do. So this is what we have now, our final product. So now I'm gonna show you how I make my full outfits. I'm gonna like think of a random theme. Ooh, like a human theme, obviously. Let's say the theme is Sweet 16. Okay guys, Sweet 16. I'm just gonna go for a basic one. I'm just gonna do my hair really quick. Okay, so this is my hair combo. I might change it, but I'm just gonna make it simple, not too much. Okay, this is fine as long as no one sees that bald spot in the back. Anyways, so we're gonna be layering a dress. I'm probably going to add, we could add this top, the top only, and maybe the choker, the Wear Rose choker, and then the witch corset. I remember I had to like grind so much just to get this dress. Let's see. I might layer this, and then I kind of don't want to. This is nice, but I also kind of like don't want it like that. I kind of want it flowier. This. I'm gonna add this. No, not long, just short. And I'm going to add that new item in VIP. Yes, this one. Should I add this top? Does it show? I kind of just want the what is this? I don't know what to call it, but you know what I mean. This back part on the sleeves, on my arms as well. I'll add this as well, and this to give it some more, you know, lace kinda. Into the wall. Sweet 16. It's probably gonna wear a crown, probably, maybe. We could use this and then size it up like that. Make it look like it's part of the tiara. Let's see. I'm trying to think of stuff to. Oh, the gloves. Yeah, we're gonna add those gloves. Ooh, we could add this, but it's kind of not matching. We could add it like that. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm done with my outfit. So now I'm just gonna color it with different patterns.
I like to save 3 or 2 patterns that go with my scheme. I usually like to put them in order to where they contrast each other and not look like just a big bloob of the same color and patterns. Here's my example. I would put a gold pattern in between 2 teal patterns so it cancels out the big amount of teal and gives the outfit some diversity in colors.
Okay, I think we finished. I think it's gonna be more royalty than Sweet 16. But here's our outfit. We went for a tealish gold color scheme with white accents as well with it. This is how I would probably make my human outfits. How I layer them. The last thing I want to go over is some tips and tricks that can help while you're playing the game. The first thing is using like different apps that have outfits in them, like Pinterest, to maybe search up the theme during the round. You can do this on mobile. I'll show you on the screen how to do it. Basically, what you are going to do is you're going to make sure that the app that you're going to use, which mine is Pinterest, is at that bottom bar, and then you're going to go into where you like slide off your what you're using, and you're going to drag the app into Roblox. Just drag it up there into Roblox and make sure that it like flashes that it's going to go into it. Then it's going to go into whatever app it is, which is Roblox, and then it's going to show a wide bar at the side of the screen, and then there you go. There you can just search up what the theme you have, or maybe you're confused with the outfit inspo you need, and don't be afraid to take inspo off of other people's outfits. That's totally fine. Just don't copy, because every player has their own style of making their outfits. So copying someone is not going to elevate your style of outfits, of how you dress in the game. So just make sure of that. That's mostly all. We're gonna go into the next part, ethereal outfits. Before I get into ethereal outfits, I do want to mention that ethereal outfits are supposed to be different. And I know there's been like a problem where ethereal outfits are getting a lot of hate in the DTI community because they usually look copy and paste and they don't look original. So I will be showing 2 gameplays of me trying to make 2 different ethereal outfits to just make sure that they both are different. You don't have to use the same items or the same thing in every ethereal outfit. Ethereal outfits are supposed to be creative and different in their own way. Like I said, don't copy, just do your own style. Also, I don't think it's good to use ethereal outfits in regular themes, human themes. Just don't. Personally, I wouldn't really do that. I understand if maybe if it's for creative purposes, I can maybe let it slide, but like I personally wouldn't do it. If you want to, that's just you. But anyways, let's get on with it. The first thing I want to explain is that ethereal outfits have like a lot going on. They're usually maximalist. They have a lot of layering, depending on what you're doing. But I'm gonna just give an example of some of my ethereal outfits. Let's see. Here is one of them. This is one of my ethereal outfits. It's supposed, obviously by the name, it's based off the theme Galactic Lamb. Don't ask why there's there for them. Anyways, this is another one of my ethereal outfits. Like I said, it's made differently. Still an ethereal outfit, just different from the first one. This is my third one. My third ethereal outfit. I really like this one. I really like the color scheme of it. My fourth one is my gradient one. I really like this one. Like I said, make it different. All these are different in their own way. So I'm gonna try and make one. I'm trying to find another one. Oh, here. This is kind of similar to the last one, but it still has its differences. So we're gonna make an ethereal outfit, but we're gonna try and make it different. Okay, I actually like this base, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna just do my hair real quick. Actually, I'm gonna remove these bangs. Okay. So here's our hair. We're going to, okay, why am I not at full speed? Okay, so I'm gonna layer a couple of tops. Items I recommend using is definitely the Kim K dress. It definitely is used for a lot of ethereal outfits. And this top as well, the Myra top, is also used. These sleeves, I also really love these. I like overuse them. Yeah. Yeah, I overuse those a lot. Those are also could be used. I feel like anything that gives a lot of shape and is very exaggerated can be used in a lot of ethereal outfits. So I'm gonna give like kind of a pants but also a skirt look. So I'm gonna use these pants and then this top. I'm gonna use this as well. I'm gonna leave it with the flowers. Let's see. I'm gonna use this. Let's get it down a little. And then, where is that headpiece from the? Not this.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Wait, I have a good idea. I'm gonna remove this and I'm gonna add this instead. But then I'm gonna push it to the back like a lot. Yeah. I'm going for pink and like this lightest blue right here. So if I want to, I'm probably gonna maybe use this pattern because it has that pink and that blue. Okay, so here's the finished product of our outfit. I really like it. We use a lot of different patterns. Well, only one actually, but we use like 2 different colors and then a pattern. One of the pattern, it kind of like added like a purplish touch to it, so it adds a hint of purple. And I really like the back, like the back headpiece. So I really like this one. So we're gonna make another ethereal outfit, but we're going to make it different from this. So we're gonna try to make it different. We don't want it to have the same items or like all the same. We don't want it to have all the same items as this one or have the same color scheme. Here's our hair combo, kind of like out there, kind of extravagant. The bow. I think I'm gonna go with this, and I'm gonna add this corset. I'm also gonna add the bangles, this jewelry. I wish we could size down this skirt. Anyways. Actually, yeah, we're gonna add this skirt. And I think I'm gonna make it classic. Yeah. I wonder if this dress can work. No. Yeah, that's fine. Anyways, actually, let me see. Let me see what I don't see. Okay, so here's our finished outfit. Like I said, I had to make it different. We want to make it different than the first outfit, so you can see that you can make an ethereal outfit out of any of the items. You really don't have to use like specific items or make the same outfit over and over again. my ending to this video is some things to say. First, just a little bit of encouragement and some stuff. DTI community, please stop voting people 1 star. It's really annoying, especially when an outfit that did not really do good places first. Please stop that. It's really annoying. Also, do not overthink. Like I said earlier, just take practice. If you need to like do it in a free play server or practice it in a free play server, then do it. If you need to, that's totally fine. That's mostly it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.